to the when I've calculated it. So now we just do our math. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And then I'm moving over a space, so that has to be 0. We know anything times 0 is 0. So I've got a line of zeros. Now I'm going over 1, 2. This is my third space, so I need to go 1, 2. Now 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So now I've got, looks like quite a big number, but now let's add. I've got 8, 4, 6, 3, 6. Okay, now we said earlier that we have 3 decimal places, right? 3 decimal places. And we said that we need to have 3 to the right of the decimal, right? Because these are going to be to the right of the decimal. So that means I start at the very end and I move it left. 1, 2, 3. So doesn't that give me 3 spots to the left or to the right of the decimal? So my final answer would be 63.648. Okay? Last thing we got to do is division. Okay, so we're going to divide. Okay, we're going to divide, and I'm going to do ones that I know will work evenly or fairly evenly for an example. So I'm going to say 12.4 divided by 0.002. Okay, so now remember, the first number is what goes inside the box. Okay, and then this number goes outside the box because it's divided by. Divided by. So that means it's broken down by this. So I get 12.4 and I have 0.002. Okay, so now let me erase these arrows so I have some room to work. Okay. All right, so now I have to move my decimal place because I need to divide by a whole number. So 1, 2, 3. So I moved that 3 spaces, so I need to move that 1, 2, 3. Essentially, what we are doing is we are taking this 0.002 and multiplying it by 10, 100, 1,000, right? Because that's going to move it 3 decimal places. And if I take 0.002 and multiply it by 1,000, I get 2. Okay? So if we multiply the 0.002 by 1,000, we have to multiply the 12.4 by 1,000. So now let's do now it looks like this, right? 12,400 divided by 2. And my decimal point ended up here, right? Because I moved it 3 spots. Once it's here, I put it here, okay? It goes straight up from where it is. So now, 2 goes into 12 6 times. There's 0, bring down the 4. 2 goes into 4 2 times. Okay, 0 doesn't go in anymore. I cannot leave these blank. These must be filled in because my answer is 6,200, okay, or 6,200. All right, so we will continue to work through these and do some more problems, but these are things that you should practice on your own because we need to know and be very, very comfortable with multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting fractions and decimals. I apologize for the lengthy video, but hopefully it helped.